Welcome back. So much to discuss after Spurs' win over 9-men Liverpool. 2-1 they won in the 96th minute, but that doesn't tell half the story. Sit back. Here is the Liverpool manager, Jurgen Klopp.
Jurgen, I'm sure there are things in that match that you're frustrated and angry about, but one of them won't be your team's performance. What about the resilience and the effort they've shown in adversity this evening?
Yeah, I told the boys. Football is a result game. We all know that. That's why we are doing it. But if you can't get a result, then it's all about the performance. What can you take from it? And I was never more proud of a team like that today. I never saw a game like this with the most unfair circumstances, crazy with decisions. Wow, how we dealt with it, how we stayed in the game, how we fought, and then we scored an own goal. And after a performance like that, it's like, wow, that's really tough to take, obviously. But I'm really proud. That's the first red card, but unlucky. So it was not a bad tackle or whatever. He just stepped on the ball and goes over it.
I just wonder there if there's an issue of procedure. I don't know if you know this, but it looks like when the referee goes over to look at it, the VAR is showing him a still, is showing him a slow motion. So is that the issue there? Not necessarily the referee, but what he's being shown.
Well, yeah, it looks different in slow motion than in real time. It's just the situations he steps full throttle on the board. There's the power in slow motion than in real time. It's just the situations he steps full throttle on the board. There's the power. First yellow, obviously, on Diogo. It's never a yellow card. He hits him with the knee, his leg, whatever. That's crazy. But he gives the yellow card, and in a second, then he's off as well. And then we have to defend with 8 outfield players, which is tricky. Did that extremely well. We had with 9, we still created chances. With 8, we had still moments. It was absolutely exceptional. Yeah, so the only thing we didn't get today, besides a few decisions, good decisions or normal decisions or right decisions, was the result, obviously. But with the performance, I created chances. With 8, we had still moments. It was absolutely exceptional. Yeah, so the only thing we didn't get today, besides a few decisions, good monsters, unbelievable what they did, how they fought. Pretty special night.
Yeah, I mean, what do you say to Joel Matip after that? He's one of a number of man mountains who gets you so close to an unlikely point, and then that happens.
In the end, it looks a little bit like destiny. Somebody had to put the foot there. And it was Joel. He defended outstandingly well today. And here he goes. And then the ball goes over the goal or goes in the goal, and that's unlucky. So that's now not a nice outcome. But I really think we would have deserved the point. We didn't get the point. So I heard about more bad or worse things in life. That's how it is. We will have to keep going. We will keep going. But it's the cards are really how it opens up games, and then the goal, the offside goal.
Well, I was just going
to on the pitch, never. What we saw was
broadcaster end. It's radio silence. We don't know yet. I believe an explanation is coming. But what have you heard?
Oh no, I didn't hear anything. It was on. Somebody opened the smartphone, and I don't know, on Instagram, Twitter, wherever, somebody put it on, and but it's clear the ball is between Mo's legs. They drew the line wrong, and they didn't judge the moment. Clear, the ball is between Mo's legs. They drew the line wrong, and they didn't judge the moment. So that's a bit difficult, but I'm pretty sure. People will speak about that. So it's just so tough to deal with it, and I really thought during the game, I'm now relatively calm. We were in the game we were really calm. The players were calm, and it's difficult to deal with that. Imagine that your heart rate is 160, 70, 80, and then you see that and you think, okay, wow, you get a red card, you get an extra red card, and it's really tricky. And then, so this is today a proper knock for us, obviously, like because we would have celebrated the point like I don't know how. Now we have no point again. That's not cool. But performance, how we found a way in this game is incredible, and I love that so much.
Yeah, you said you're calm. I'm actually amazed by how calm you are. Having been in title races that are decided by the barest of margins, no, I just wonder how damaging can something like this be?
No, I will not follow on that path now. It might be funny for you, but for me it's just expensive talking about these kind of things, so that makes no sense.
What a night for Tottenham fans, and Ange Postecoglou joins us pitchside now. Ange, a lot going on in that game. Let's first just reflect on the result.
Yeah, absolutely. There was a fair bit going on, trying to process it all at the moment. Obviously, fantastic to get a win against a top-class opponent. We did it late, which, sometimes you wish it happens obviously earlier, but, winning late always adds that little bit of spirit and belief in the team. So it's against the top side. So good to finish that way.
Yeah, and it's something you at the side have shown that they can do a couple of occasions already this season. How important is that in terms of the success of the team going forward?
Yeah, it is, because invariably, even today, we're going to have some major challenges, some obstacles. Things aren't going to run smooth. And in those moments, whether that's within games or between games, you need to have that spirit, belief in the group. And I think, days like today help build that, because, we had to overcome a bit, especially early on. And then, even with the extra two men, the way Liverpool play, they still make it difficult for you. So, I think from my perspective, it's going to be really important we take that belief going forward.
And how concerning was that to you after the first red card and Liverpool resorted to the 2 banks of 4 and Salah on the counter-attack? Was that concerning to you? And then after the second red card and Salah come off, did that allow you just to go full throttle and go all out for the win?
Yeah, we didn't handle it too well when they went down to 10. I just thought we kind of started rushing things, and we thought because we had the man advantage, that we could somehow really dominate the game. But the reality of it is, even with 10 men, Liverpool's game doesn't change. They prey on you making mistakes. They prey on, the opposition rushing things, and then they have the quality to hit you on the counter-attack. And we didn't really handle it too well, I thought, the last sort of 10, 15 minutes. I thought second half we were better. We started really well, and I thought, the second red card came from us just constantly putting them under pressure. And then it's hard because they've got some big guys in the box, and we probably didn't vary our attacks enough, but the one we did at the end, it's an own goal, I know, but it's one of the few times we actually flash one across the box.
Is that sometimes when because obviously the wide men nowadays, they come inside, Kulusevski wants to get it onto his left foot, the fact you've got Pedro Porro in a position high at the pitch where he can, because no defender wants that ball coming across like it does. Is that something you try to get the players to do more? Yeah, we're
working on it, and it's an area we want to keep sort of improving. I thought today, because we kind of saw so many bodies in there, we avoided that area a little bit, and you can't, because it's still a difficult area to defend even with bodies in there, because oppositions don't want to give away penalties. They don't want to stick their leg out, and what happens today happened. And we just didn't vary it enough. But, look, I'm being really picky, because this group of players, we're just in our infancy. We're literally crawling before we can walk, and what they're dealing with at the moment, the way they're sort of overcoming the things we've had to, has been outstanding.
You seem really calm, but deep down inside, the start you've made at Tottenham, you must be so happy of how it's gone so far. Yeah,
of course you are, but, there's always that little voice inside your head that, all these things can unravel pretty quickly. So, my role within that is to try and just keep pushing the lads and hopefully, I want them to enjoy it. You've got to enjoy the good times in football, and what they've done so far, like I said, for a very new, young group, I'm rapidly getting the results, because it allows me then to keep pushing, because they have that belief now.
And you look at the results that you've had at the start of the season, as Jamie was alluding to there, it's the joint best start that Tottenham have said, but you talk about this side of being in its infancy, that they're young players, or group of players that are learning together. What do you learn from a game like this?
I think, especially in that first half, like I said, I think you learn, and kind of my message to the lads were, at half-time and the end, was that, for us to get better, it's not about doing more sometimes. And I thought, especially individually, when they went down to 10 men, we started individually trying to do more. That's not where the improvement lays for us. The improvement lays in us playing our football better. And like I said, we're just at the start of that. So, that's what you learn from it. There's always lessons. Look, credit to Liverpool, the mentality they have, even with 9 men, just to hang in there. They've got winners in their team, and that's something we need to, learn to become as well.
And as well as the players have done today in getting that win, does it make you reassess with this start to the season what you think this Spurs side is capable of, or is it something you always had belief in? Well,
no, because I haven't really, tried to give us a target for anything, and
not even inside?
No, not even inside, because it's kind of been my life, Kelly. I keep saying to people, if I had goals and dreams, I'd probably surpass them 15 years ago. So it kind of shows you, if you just keep going, and that's what I want to do with this team. I'm not going to tell them how good we can be, because maybe we will achieve that halfway through the year, and then what do they do from there? And My thing is we just keep improving, keep pushing him and see where it takes us.
Seems to be working pretty well so far this season. Ange, thanks so much for coming out to talk to us. Good to talk to you. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
He wants to know if there's been signings. I'm going to ask him now, live on TV, where's my contract?
Ignore him.
Thank you
so much. Cheers.
Destiny Udogie joins us now as well. Hello, nice to see you. Thanks so much for coming out. We've just been hearing from your manager about this group of players and about the spirit that there is amongst you. How much of that do you get from him?
Yeah, as the manager said, as a team we are very unique. There's a good spirit. We fight for each other, and we want to show this on the pitch every day, every game.
You've had a tough week. Last week you were against Saka, today's Salah. How difficult has it been for you? You seem to handle them both in your own way and in very different ways.
Yeah, this is the game, it's the Premier League. You know, every week you face the best striker in the league, so it's a tough challenge for me, but I like it. It's the beauty of the game.
And on the flip side, how much are you enjoying playing more further forward, playing inside the pockets? I'd imagine that's something you haven't done too often in your career. Are you enjoying playing further forward?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it because as the manager teach me, I have to learn how to play more roles. So I'm okay with it. I like it, and I hope I'm helping the team, and I'm enjoying it.
As much as you talk about the positives of the result, the manager was talking about kind of trying to get through Liverpool when they went down to 10 and then 9 men. How did they make it difficult for you?
It was really difficult because they dropped down a lot, so the spaces were so tight. But hopefully, we're happy with the win. So we find the goal at the last minute.
And Ange says he doesn't want to talk about targets, he just wants to keep on going. Do you think about what Tottenham can achieve this season after what's been a brilliant start?
Yeah, I think we have to just keep working hard day after day, and every game we have to give everything and try and carry the best. If it's a draw, a win, doesn't matter.
You're on message with the manager then, that's perfect. Destiny, really good for you to come and talk to us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you, Destiny. And you mentioned that there, Jamie, the tough week that he's had coming up against Saka, coming up against Salah, and the way that he's had to deal with it. I mean, that's true pretty much of the whole Spurs side. They've had some tough opponents in this early stage of the
especially
season.
for him. I mean, he played against Salah once he made that tactical change and he put him, as a central striker to try and alleviate the pressure from Spurs. But he struggled last week. You can't deny that. It was very difficult against Saka. And then this week, I think he just showed he's got that calmness and authority. And it's such a quick education to what the Premier League's all about, the pace, the intensity of it. But he handles it well. He's getting asked to do a lot of different things. Probably when he played in Italy, he was playing predominantly as a left-back, raiding up and down, which he does naturally. Under Postecoglou, you're asked to come into play into midfield, you're coming to get the ball on the half turn. So many different factors to what he wants you to do, so many different challenges. But he seems to be addressing them really well. There's a lot of potential with this young man. He's had some tough moments, make no mistake, but there's been also a lot of positives.
Yeah, I think as well.